Hey viewers, Rick Marks. Today I want to discuss the Dare to Lead course, I guess. Now, not to be mistaken, I'm not going to give you all the secrets. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm going to give you, my review, my perception, my perspective on this. It's a brilliant course. I'll chuck the details down in the description so you guys can have a look at where it's running near you. I highly recommend it. It is phenomenal. It just blows your brain with a whole bunch of different concepts and how you can view things. So there's a number of things that I really liked about the course, and a couple of the major concepts were around. It really breaks down that we are our own worst enemy, and riding above our own challenges. So some of the things that really hit me home was around pain done. That was one of the concepts that, like, wow. So when somebody comes to you and they say, I need this report done, your return question to them is like, paint done, or probably if they aren't familiar with it, what does finish look like? And if they kind of still look at you quizzical, what do you expect this final product to look like? Just high level overview. And they can say, well, I'm just thinking of maybe a 10-page report, a couple of graphs that overview this, an executive summary, and high level, obviously, otherwise they just do it themselves. But then you actually know that they're looking for, say, a 10-page article. They're not looking for a 100-page document. They're only wanting a couple of graphs, but they want to have some more detail, whatever, executive summary. That will help you actually give them what they're looking for. Because I'm sure every viewer, every person out there, we've given our work to our boss, and we've gone, here, boss, there's that report you asked for, or whatever. And if they do actually look, sometimes some bosses will just pass it on to the next person that the report was for, and that's fine. But if they actually look, sometimes they go, but this isn't okay, yeah. And you can see sometimes, even if they don't verbalize it, you can see that it wasn't what they were wanting. But either they're sometimes too polite to say anything, so they avoid that confrontation, and they just go, yeah, okay, cool, thanks for that. And then they'll go and fix it up or do whatever to make it what they were expecting anyway. Or they throw the book at you and kind of go, no, this is not what I meant. This is not what I was after. And now that also doesn't help your self-esteem, your own personal worth, I guess, because now you've copped it on the chin, and that hurts when you put all this effort in. You gave them what you thought you wanted, and you're now getting it thrown at you, and no, it's not right. And the problem also still is, you still don't know what right looks like, because they haven't said what right looks like. They've just said, this isn't right. So what happens often, we just return to our desk, we sit back down, and we paint it again in this picture, and we try and make it a bit different. We're try to fix it up the way we think that it wants to be presented, and we take it back to them. Here's that report that you asked for. I've fixed it up for you. And if they look at it yet again, they may be still like, oh, okay, yeah, all right, thanks very much for that. And then they're internally cranky. It's not helping the relationship between you and them, because now they're just like, oh, it's so frustrating, because now I'm going to be up until midnight rewriting this to get the right products, whatever, and that sort of doesn't help anyone or anything. So next time when you're given a task, and you need to, you see the benefit, I guess, is also the thing. If you see the benefit to actually going, what does the finished product look like? And that works for clients too. If a client comes to you and they say, I'm needing, a report done to show me the uptime of all of our servers. Okay, now what does that report look like? And then that's where they, there's some graphs, probably, some detail, but I definitely need to know all the server names and how long they've been up for. You've just been given the granularity, you've been given the specific detail that they're after, and that makes it much easier for you to deliver the product to them and get the end game for them. So yeah, chuck that one in your repertoire. Paint done, or what does finished look like? Understanding a little bit around empathy. So often somebody going through a hard time, and as a manager, as a leader, we go, I feel sorry for you. That's not going to help, you know. So understanding, and I guess it's that EQ, emotional intelligence element again, playing into it all, and trying to be a bit more self-aware, I think was really what, I guess, if you go high level, the course itself is a lot about. And having self-kindness, understanding you're going to be your worst critic. At the end of the day, you're going to judge yourself the worst and the harshest. You just need to give yourself some more compassion and understand that, you know, you will make mistakes. And I think it's easy for us to do that to our staff. We know they're human. We understand they've made a mistake, and you know, it's fine. You know, we will get to the end of the problem. We'll get an outcome. We'll get it resolved, and we help them to feel better about it. But then we aren't like that on ourselves. And I guess that's one of those main components that rang true to me. Helped me to understand a lot about getting to know my own team better with some starters, like help me understand, walk me through, you know, tell me more. Things that allowed it so it wasn't coming from necessarily a place of I'm better than or anything like that. It's not a higher up position, it's more a place of gaining more understanding to a situation, a scenario. So yeah, understanding about, again, also braving trust, and this one was really huge for me at the time. Setting boundaries, being reliable, accountability, vault, integrity, non-judgment, and generosity, and those all together make it so that you're in a mentally different place. And I found that was really cool, really good, and learning how to just understand, I guess, the overall, understanding grief, understanding, yeah, there's plenty to gain from this. And like I say, I learned a lot. I made a whole bunch of posters I stuck up in my team's work environment to try and help the team also change a perspective and a view. I recommend, if you're in leadership, you need to get into the course. Like I said, I'll chuck it in the description so you can go and have a look. But Brene Brown, she does write the book. If you look and just read the book, all the concepts are there. All of the training and stuff is there. If you can get to the course, you do get more. You also gain those elements of being around others. And I think that also helped, where some of the stuff that was tabled helped you to actually not feel alone in that, feeling those feelings, because there are other people that all put their hand up and said, yeah, I'm guilty of feeling that, or I'm guilty of having that perception or that thought. So yes, lots of fantastic gold in that course. If I recommend one course for you guys going into 2024, hit up that, check them out, find one near you. My particular one was run by a different group, which was Leading with Courage, and they're in Australia. I believe they travel around in Australia, but I would put Brene Brown's Dare to Lead, like overarching international company, and I think from there you can go to where you live, America, Canada and whatnot, and you can find whoever's running the course in your area. Definitely get along, definitely, you know, it's worth its weight in gold. You'll change mentally your perspective on a number of fronts, and how you view personal life and business, and it just, yeah, fantastic course. If you want to chuck some comments in the comments, love to engage with the audience. If you've enjoyed it, thumbs up, subscribe if you're interested in more of these videos, and you'll see me on the next one. Bye for now.